don't think that people are always necessarily crumbling from the work. They're just crumbling because they didn't get to recover. What's going on, good people? Welcome back to another episode. I am your host, Rashad Rayford. Glad to be with you once again. So listen, we're going to be talking today about endorphins, the E in our dose framework. Endorphins are one of my favorite chemicals because they are the things that help the brain to reset. They soften stress. They make the tough days feel possible. And we need these micro resets because they help to readjust emotional agility, do an incredible job of reducing our tension, and then they bring clarity back into our building. You ever feel like your brain has been running 1,000,000 miles per minute, but you didn't really go anywhere? It's like you touch a hot car and the engine is super hot. You ever sat on the hood of a car and the engine's so hot you jump off? But the only difference with this is the car hasn't moved. And that's how it feels sometimes with all the pressure that we face. But all there really is stress without recovery. It's endorphins that never got the opportunity to reset. Endorphins are the body's natural painkillers. Let me say that again. Endorphins are the body's natural painkillers. They cushion tension, they soften the edges, they turn all of this chaos into something manageable that we can carry. There are so many workplaces that I go into and they are just running full speed, no pause, no break. It's like a coach who has taken the whistle and refuses to blow it, and you are just running and running and running, and you're looking to the sideline like, okay, we've done enough up downs. Can we please stop? And he's just like, no, run some more. Right? That's how it feels in a lot of these work environments that I go in, and that's a recipe for disaster, especially when it comes to endorphins having a space to breathe. So listen, here are a couple things that you can do that will help you to kind of ease that tension. Okay, again, it's nature's natural release valve. When pressure's building up, you remember those old cartoons and the pressure would build up and it would just be like, and it would be getting ready to explode. That's again what we do, and we need to just allow endorphins to turn that knob internally and allow us to allow that tension to ease our bodies. I like to call this one the step away before you stay away. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. Take 30 to 60 seconds, walk outside and breathe. All right, allow your body to do what it does naturally, because again, when we don't do that, think about those times when you have stayed in something when you should have exited. And sometimes we don't always have the capacity to physically always leave, but you got to ask yourself, like, listen, sometimes I have to just go and take my little breath over here before I'm not able to come back. I was going to say something else, okay? But before I'm not able to come back, let me take this 30 to 60 seconds and breathe a little bit. But what that 30 to 60 seconds does is it protects your clarity and not just your calm, okay? Number two, something we've heard before, but it works. Name it, then frame it. When you can take one sentence and say out loud what it is you feel, it does an amazing job of helping us to process what we're dealing with in that moment. Just say it out loud. I'm overwhelmed right now. When you do that, it instantly causes endorphins to spike. It instantly causes that emotional tension that you're feeling to ease. When you do that, it reduces your emotional load almost instantly. Now listen, I said reduce. I didn't say it takes it away, because it doesn't take it away. Again, what did I say earlier? It helps us to manage. That's what endorphins are there for. They help us to manage the thing. And so what it does is it triggers endorphins to ease the spike that we're feeling. Endorphins remind us that we're human, and humanity is the secret ingredient of every single workplace. Resetting doesn't slow us down. It gives us the fortitude so that we can rise. So listen, if you need to tap in more with what I'm doing with this dose framework, I invite you to check me out. Check out my website. But first and foremost, before you leave this page, I would love for you to like, subscribe, and share what you've seen today so that more folks can understand the power of dose and understand the power of what we have on the inside, these chemicals that are inside of us that are so big, so vital to our story. That story is not just entertainment. Story is literally the oldest strategy in the world, and I help businesses that, tap into it, and then take practical steps so that they can use it every single day to help with communication, to help with leadership, to help with employee engagement, to help build culture. Listen, if you're looking for a speaker, if you're looking for a trainer, I would love to talk more about how I can help your business as you continue to grow and move and do exactly what you need to do. But until next time, I'm going to leave you like I always do. Peace.